Hey, good morning everybody. This is Travis P11. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are taking this absolutely gorgeous vintage Colt Trooper Mark III to the range. It's chambered in 357 Magnum. Does have an 8-inch barrel. By the way, this firearm was safety checked before we started filming. This revolver is on loan to us from Stan, and Stan's been a longtime supporter of the channel. And we'll just be shooting some 38 special through it at this particular range test. We might take some 357 Magnum through it later. Ammunition for this range test is going to be some PMC bronze, 132 grain full metal jacket. Now it's rated at 917 feet per second, and we will be doing some chronograph testing on it to see, just what kind of velocity you can expect from an 8-inch barrel. Do we print more than what the box is going to show us, or does it show us less of a velocity? I'm not sure, so we're going to find out. I'm going to show you a standing accuracy test, as well as just what is the overall experience of shooting a Colt revolver of this vintage like. You know, what can you expect, especially if you're in the market for one. This one has a beautiful blued finish. It does have an adjustable rear sight, so we will see how it shoots when we put it on paper and make some adjustments if necessary. What's really cool about this is we have the original packaging for it too. And these Mark IIIs were manufactured between 1969 and 1983. And you know, we're pushing nearly 40 years here in 2022 at the time of filming. Got the original packaging materials that came with it. Don't have a receipt, but it has the thank you letter. It's got the warranty card. And when we do a tabletop review, we'll go through all those different items. Got the original box for it, the barcode on it, and so on. So again, I'm not sure exactly when this one was manufactured. I might have to do some serial number investigations and find out. But either way, it's going to be a lot of fun to shoot. I'm really excited. We're not going to be taking this packaging with us to the range. We're going to be transporting it in a oversized Plano case because this will not fit in any pistol bag that I have in my collection because of the size of the barrel. I don't know. Maybe it means I need to get a bigger bag and add one of these to the collection. Just right off the top, the ergonomics and the grip are really comfortable. The finish is just flawless on this thing, and I'm excited to shoot it. So we'll be shooting at 7 yards. What we'll do some single action 3-shot groups. And then we'll do some double action 3-shot groups, and we'll go from there. So I'm really excited to take it out, so let's go hit the range. Okay, so let's just get a general feel for the revolver. First of all, these are the stock Colt grips that are on here. They do fit the hands really well. It's a little front heavy, obviously, because of that 8-inch barrel, but I've tested the Colt Trooper before on the channel, and I really did enjoy shooting it. Like I said, we're just going to take a few shots. If we need to, we can make some minor sight adjustments and see if it's spot on. We'll just go ahead and do 3 shots single action and then 3 shots double action. Kind of take a look at the group on this first target, and then we'll try to bring it in for something a little more precise. All right, here we go. I'm excited about this one. Then again, this is your Blazer 38 Special, 132 grain full metal jackets. Just a little low and to the right. I mean, it's just, I can't even explain it, guys. It is so smooth. The recoil is virtually non-existent, and you would expect that with 38 Special through such a large revolver. Just the trigger, I can't even, it's magic. It is absolutely awesome. It's not super light like a hair trigger, but it takes just a little bit of pressure, but the gun does not move. I'd say it's pretty much spot on. I don't think I'm going to mess with the sights at all. All right, let's try a little bit of that double action. Okay, it's definitely heavier. Oh man, I could shoot this thing all day. That's awesome. All right, we'll take a look at our trigger here in a little bit, and we will move on to a trigger that's going to be a little more precise. We'll slow down the groups, we'll really take our time with it, and just see how she runs. All right, so with that first target that I shot, you know, the double action shots, I only had one that was on the paper, but that's just me getting used to the trigger. Obviously, you would practice with this thing a lot more, but again, the single action is just amazing. All right, so we'll do a nice slow 3-shot group in the center, top left, top right, and then we'll shoot double action, bottom left, bottom right, and see if I can actually get something on paper. But again, awesome revolver, guys. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, wow. Okay, top left corner. You know, this might be worth the investment. A lot of times you got to decide if you want to go vintage and, you know, maybe a very worthy revolver, or if you want to go new production. Tough decision here. That 8-inch barrel definitely mitigates the recoil. I feel virtually nothing. Like, there's a slight thud that goes through my hands, but it's so comfortable to shoot. All right, and now we will go ahead and reload and shoot at the top right target, single action. Okay, double action, top right corner. Sights on this thing are just dang near perfect. It's basically where that front blade sight is, that's exactly where your rounds are going to go. Gosh, I feel like I'm not even trying. And I know these groups aren't absolutely spectacular, but yeah. Okay, now we're going to go double action, bottom left corner, bottom right hand corner. It's heavier. I wish I could weigh this. I'm going to say it's probably 10 pounds, maybe 12, I don't know, but it's a very smooth draw, and I'm not staging the hammer at all. I'm just pulling straight through, so whatever I shoot is what I'm going to shoot. All right, here we go. Okay, it might be, looks like I'm low and to the left. It was a decent group, though. And we'll finish up with the bottom right. So I might be pulling down on the revolver because of the weight of the trigger. That's why I'm shooting low, whereas with the double action, that was not the case. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, let's bring it back. Let's check out our groups here, and then we'll bring it back for a final few words. All right, I've got to do some one-handed. I don't have a choice. This thing is just awesome. All right, so single action, one-handed. Let's see what I can pull off here. I seriously could shoot this thing all day. This is absolutely amazing. Oh, that's fun. All right, now we'll bring it back to take a look at our groups. All right, so let's take a look at our groups here. These are just my first 3 shots with the pistol. No adjustments, really nothing, just right out of the box. 2-inch group of 7 yards. This was my one-handed shooting. I had a 3-inch group with a nice bullseye right there. Always a good shot. Again, it does show you the potential of the revolver. And then at 7 yards, going single action, center target, 1.25 inches, top left. Again, this was single action 1 inch, single action 2.5 inches, and again, at 7 yards. Let's see, double action trigger pull. Nice group, 1.25 inches, but it was low. So it's got to be me pulling down on that revolver instead of pulling back, more of a pulling down that's causing the barrel to dip right before I fire. And right here, 3 inches, still a very, acceptable group. For 7 yards. The big test is going to be to try it out with 357 Magnum, which is what we'll be doing in our next range test. All right, let's do some chronograph testing and see how this barrel performs. All right, we're going to go ahead and do some chronograph testing here, and we'll see what kind of velocity this 8-inch barrel produces. Okay, 765. 761, 832, 893, 854, 805. So with the box showing 917 feet per second, I'm kind of curious what their test barrel length was. That's not bad. And again, there could be, my chronograph could be off just a little bit, and this is going to be under ideal range testing conditions, but again, shows that you get a pretty decent velocity out of that 8-inch barrel. All right, guys, it's definitely going to be a hot one here today in eastern Nebraska, and we are done shooting this Colt Trooper Mark III. Like I said, I'll put a link to my previous Colt Trooper video at the end of this video. You guys can check it out. I think I tested maybe the 6-inch barrel version of it a couple years ago. A lot of fun. Again, very smooth double action, single action trigger pull. Nice balance, a little front heavy, but to be expected, but the finish is just flawless on this thing. So if you ever get a chance to pick one up, you definitely need to. And Stan at SS Spawn, or Stan, thank you very much for loaning me this firearm and having a chance to test it out and play around with it. I don't want to give it back, but I'm going to have to. Obviously, we're going to do a cleaning video on it too and get that all taken care of, and then a tabletop review. But overall, just a lot of fun to shoot. So, guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe, and as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.